So welcome to your reading. So we are doing what does God want you to know? Now that we've removed all um the energies of the politics and the emperors and the prince and the princesses and whatnot, we can get to readings that are tailored to we the people. Okay, I feel like I'm not making any sense. When I was doing the readings before, the strongest energies is what we pick up on when we're doing readings, unless we're doing like a personal reading. Okay, so if it's a general reading, we pick up on the strongest energies, and the strongest energies for quite some time now has been like the movers and the shakers of society, and majority of us are not the movers and the shakers of society. We are actually um, oppressed. We only have power kinda over ourselves. Okay, and if left up to the movers and the shakers, we wouldn't have any power over ourselves whatsoever. So their energies is the one that I was picking up in the readings, and I went off on a tangent talking about getting paid for the readings, because it's like, why should I be doing readings for people who can afford to? I'm not here to do readings for people who can afford to pay for it. I'm here to do free readings for people who can't afford to pay for it, or people who are just regular people. Okay, I'm not here to deal with the the challenges that the politicians and all these people face, because they're just in a different class to us. Okay, they do bullshit on a daily, and they do it deliberately. They do it knowingly. You know what I'm saying? They are the ones who do the nonsense on a regular to keep the system as shitty as it is, keep the people as oppressed as we are, and so on and so on. So there's no way in hell or heaven and I'm gonna be giving those people free readings. Okay? So if you look at the background picture, when you go onto my channel, you'll see I changed the background picture from just saying the healing to the healing of we the people, so that's the energy that I tap into. Okay, we're here to deal with our problems. Their problems are different. They need to sort their shit out, and they need to fucking pay to sort their shit out, because they've stolen most of it, if not all of it, from we the fucking people. Okay, so now that we've cleared the energies, we can tap into the concerns that we regular people have. I'm kind of regular. I'm more regular than I'm a mover and a shaker, but I'm quite regular. Okay, so don't get it twisted. I'm not on their side. Okay, it's a if it's a we versus them thing, and that's exactly what's going on. I am certainly not with them. I am with the we. Right. I will suffer with the we and kick them ass. Right. So, what's high? What do you want Cancer to know at this time, please? Shit, I'm not confused about what side of the fence or the battle I'm on. Okay, quite clear about it. I'm like a Marcus Garvey and the Martin Luther King and the Malcolm X, but I am a we. Okay, because they were movers and shakers too, but they were with we the people, right? So that's what's happening. Let them go figure their shit out them damn self, or pay me to help them. Pay me properly too. They made their bed, now they have to lie in it. Sorry, Cancer, I had to pray. I forgot to pray before I started the readings. Two more. Alright. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Saint of True Freedom. It says, love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. So this is about, God wants you to know about what real freedom is. Okay? Love is what sets people free. Okay? Not just love for ourselves, but also love for others. And that includes the wicked people too. So we need to recognize that the reason why bad people have good things happen to them is because God loved them too. They make their wishes, they make their requests, they put in their work, and God grant them their wishes. The problem is that good people don't be making wishes. Good people don't be putting in the work. Good people don't be praying for what they want. They don't be putting in their requests. So while the wicked people are out here making moves, the good people out here are doing more talking and thinking and wishing. Okay? It's one thing to ask for something. It's one thing to desire something. It's one thing to pray for something. It's another thing completely to actually put the work in to get it. And if you're too afraid to do what it takes to receive what it is that you want, then you don't deserve it. Okay? Don't just talk about it, be about it. Okay? So recognize that love is not just given to us good people. Love is given to the wicked people too. But they make moves. Good people just talk and wish and cry and don't make any moves because they're too afraid. So it says, I am married to my own soul. You're married to your own soul. What does it mean to be married to your own soul? That means to be connected to your higher self. Because the soul is not the ego. The ego is that part of us that decide what we like and what we don't like, who we like and who we don't like. That soul is the God part of us. So we need to be married to the God part of us. The part that is forgiving, the part that is courageous, the part that is wise, or at least wise enough to pray when we don't feel courageous, when we don't feel like being forgiving, you know? So I hope that that makes sense to you. So it says, love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. Okay? Being in tune with the God within, God or goddess within, whatever it is that you subscribe to, your higher self. Don't just talk about it, be about it. Because how do you love yourself? You love yourself by doing what you have to do to make yourself live the best quality of life you could possibly live. Don't just talk about it, be about it. So that's what God wants you to know so far. We sit and complain, why is wicked people getting blessed? Wicked people are getting blessed because they're doing what they got to do to get what they want. It's one thing to ask. Asking is only part of the equation. Do, 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 So let me ask you now, your desires, what do you desire? second question is, what have you done or what are you doing to make that desire come true? And also, one needs to recognize that it's not every desire or wish that we conjure up that we will be granted, number one. And we have to also recognize that it's not every desire or wish that we conjure up is in our best interest, number two. Okay, so remember those 2 points when you're putting in your order for things. And be mindful when you're setting intentions and putting it out into the universe. Because sometimes the universe is kind of comical in that you'll ask for something and it's like the way that you get what you ask for, but the way that you get it is like, yeah, I didn't mean like this. It's like you say you want a vacation, okay, from work, and then what happens is break a leg or some shit. Now you get a vacation from work, but it's like, yeah, I didn't mean it like that. So when you're wishing for things or wanting things, when you're manifesting, try and either leave it up to the universe or try and be as specific as possible. Okay, it's like, because when you're wishing and manifesting, it's like writing a contract. Okay, so don't leave any loopholes or try not to. But if you don't feel like you can make a solid enough contract with the universe, then leave it to the universe and keep an open mind. Telling you from experience, yeah. Wow. All right, so we have the red goddess. It says, playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. Interesting. So playfulness is a spiritual power. What does God want you to know right now? God wants you to know that you should lighten up, Cancer. You need to lighten up because it's making you lose your way being in such a serious, rigid, vengeful kind of attitude. It says laughter leads me back to the light. You know, it's like take your foot up off the pedal a bit. Okay? Why so serious? Relax. That's what God wants you to know. Being relaxed will help you to think better. Help you to manifest better. Okay? Especially, yeah, it's not good to manifest out of anger because shit backfires. Okay? When you're angry, you can't think straight. You can't talk straight either. Speaking from experience again. So, the underlying issue, we have the pontiff of possibilities. Exactly. The possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. So, there are things that you want to achieve, but by you being in such a rigid energy, you're blocking your own ability to manifest what it is that you want. Okay? So, it's not what you're asking for, but it's how you're going about it. That's the issue. Okay? Alright, so that's what God wants you to know right now. It says, the saint of authenticity. I am my authentic self in all circumstances. So the question is, are you being your authentic self when you're in this rigid energy? Is this rigid energy actually justified? Whatever has put you in this mind frame, do you have a right to be there? Is your whole being aligned with being in that energy? Because you know the conscience, if the conscience isn't in alignment with what's going on in our mind, okay, hence the first card about being married to your soul. So if your soul and your mind are not in alignment, then it diminishes one's ability to manifest. Okay, so it's like your soul is going this way and your mind is telling you to go that way type of energy. And a house divided is gonna fall. Okay, a house divided amongst itself is gonna fall because you get weaker. All right, so you have to pull your energies back in so that you can manifest. It says the presence of the divine feminine. At the center of everything there is light, and I am that light. At the center of everything there is light, and I am that light. So it's like you are one with whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. You are one with the whole universe. So there's nothing stopping you from getting it, it's just that you're going the wrong way. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. The essence of all Buddhas. So what you're after and how you're going about it, is it going to help with your liberation? Or is it going to act as a prison for you? Because it seems like right now you're already in a prison. You're in a mental prison. A prison of anger, a prison of disappointment, a prison of revenge. I did a reading for you a couple months ago. I think it's in September. And it was talking about you wanted to take revenge on someone. Is that what's still going on here? Because I remember asking in the reading, like, is it justified? Has this person have they wronged you? And is the way you're feeling towards them justified? That plays a big part in the outcome of what you're after. Okay? So yeah, we're gonna stop there. You want to know more? It says the Buddha of enlightened action. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. Are you acting from your heart or are you acting from your mind, Cancer? My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. So you see, your soul is your divine self. So your soul is telling you what to do. But your mind, I feel like your mind is elsewhere. All right? So the messages are just basically repeating itself because I said all this to you already. So all the messages are confirming what I already said to you. So that's what God wants you to know right now, Cancer. Okay? I was hearing something just now. Look before you leap. Think before you act. What goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. Will come down. Enjoy the ride. Goodbye. That's what I heard. I heard all that. So anyway, you will know what all that means to you. Thank you for watching, Cancer. Bye-bye.